Good morning and welcome to Connections Community Church and to the pre-show.
And to the pre-show. I'm sorry.
I was like, where did I go with that?
I am Andy, and you are?
I am Layla, I think.
Okay, I think. Are we sure today?
I don't know. I'm just like on auto
We had some beats playing in our ears. It was wonderful. I was like,
so distracted.
Boop, boop, boop. I'm like, I can do this all
I turned into
service.
a robot.
How are you?
I'm very good. I am so happy to be here today.
I am happy to be back too after the cold plunge last week.
Yes.
That was cold.
Burr.
Yeah, very burr.
Yeah.
But fun.
I can't wait to hear some more about that. We need a recap.
We do need a recap, but we want to, before we get started, as always, direct you to the QR code. That is our digital connections card. We would love to hear from you, whether you've been watching for a long time or if this is your first time.
Yeah.
And if this is your first time watching us, we're so happy to have you with us.
Yes.
Yeah. So, how was your week?
It was very good. It was
Yeah.
I'm just getting used to working full weeks again. It's kind of, I know
there was
February,
like back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
It's like holiday. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had Martin Luther King Day. So, So it just kind of felt like a long week. Mm-hmm. And then the kids had a half day. They have so many random half days.
I never had as many days off and half days when I was a kid. It seemed like I was just itching to get school off. And now my kids are like, I guess I can go back to school again. It's fine. I've been off long enough. I was like, what is happening here?
I know. I can't believe it is February, though.
I know.
It is crazy. Like, what happened to January? Just flew by.
Flew by.
So how about you? Did you have a good week?
I did have a good week, yeah. Same. It's just one of those things where it's like,
it just felt like
working, getting back in the flow of things. Mm-hmm. Just, seemed like this was the first full week in a while. So
yeah. And
it was nice.
Speaking of getting back in the flow of things, what starts this week?
What starts this week?
Starts with an S for the first word and a G for the second word.
Small groups.
I was like, wait,
I was like, wait a minute. Let me see. I'm like, where's she going with this?
Totally lost.
Yes, we are starting up small groups again. So happy to be starting that up. We're so looking forward to it. And Pastor Perry's got an awesome series that you can dive into about relationships.
Ooh.
Regardless of what status you're in, too, which is awesome.
Because relationships are so easy and they're
super
never
easy.
tough to figure out.
Never tough. Nope. Never at all. Anyway, speaking of tough and never to figure out, do you got any jokes for me today?
Yes, and it is tough, and you will not figure out this one.
I'm sure I won't.
Your transition's much better. No. I'm like, I need to work on mine.
No.
Okay, all right, ready?
I'm ready.
What's made of leather and sounds like a sneeze? A shoe.
Oh.
A shoe.
Bless you.
Dun, dun.
We need somebody in the drum cage during
Jake.
our.
Where's
Jake?
Jake?
Come on, Jake or Cooper. Yes. All right. I don't really have. I mean, a nerd topic. Oh.
You've been watching so many.
I've been watching so many things I post on it. Yeah.
I'm like, what is this stuff?
I used to do that all on just Twitter, but then I put it on Instagram because I have some friends that follow me there, and they were just wanting to know about movies I watch, I guess. So
Andy's movies review is a real thing on social media.
It is a real thing on social media,
if you can't get enough of it here on the pre-show,
which I haven't been doing it at all lately. But I did just watch Creed recently again because I'm getting ready for Creed 3, which comes out next month.
Oh.
So
what's Creed about?
Creed? It's a Rocky sequel about Apollo Creed's son who...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you would actually really like it.
Yeah?
Yes, I think you would.
Because they fight?
Well, not just because they fight, because there's an emotional undercurrent, a really good story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's two out?
There's two out right now. Okay. The third one's coming out, and they tie into the old Rocky saga with, Sylvester Stallone.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I might have to check that out.
I think you should.
Creed.
All right, what do we got coming up here? We have a New to Connections dinner party, which we love because it's one of our favorite families here that hosts it, the Woolheises.
Yes.
So if you're new and want to know more about us, you can join us for a dinner party. Mm-hmm. It's really great. The next one is going to be February 10th.
Coming right up.
You can sign up on the website, which is my3c.org, and you can click on the Events tab. Events tab.
So
the best tab.
Yeah, and you can get through that through our app as well, too.
Yes, and through there, too.
Yeah, I wonder if this dinner party is like black and white attire only.
I don't
it sounds
think so,
fancy
from what I'm told.
when we say dinner party, so I think that's pretty fun.
Okay.
So yes, definitely check that out if you are new to Connections. It's a great opportunity to meet other folks who are new to Connections, and they will have somebody on staff.
There.
They rotate who shows up, so it'll be interesting to see who is there. So,
all right.
What's next?
I'm looking forward to that. I have never been because I'm not new to Connections, but I think I should show up just one time. We should show up and surprise people.
We invited to the dinner party.
I know why. They've heard some of the jokes that we talk about here. And they're
Yeah.
like,
They found-
Andy's going to make fart noises.
Layla will
Layla's
tell
going to
bad
have jokes. They're like, we want people to come back to Connections.
Yeah, right.
But you guys have a pretty cool thing coming up later that month, the day before one of the best days of the year, in my humble opinion.
Yes.
But what do you have coming up? Why don't you talk about that?
So we have a Connections Bake Off coming up on February 18th. Will be held by our women's group here at Connections.
Mm-hmm.
And if you enjoy baking, we highly encourage you to sign up for this because it's a bake off. So
Ooh.
come and show off your skills. I'm going to be there. I told Angie that I was like, I'm your taste tester.
Oh, yeah.
So they are going to be looking at not only like the presentation, so make sure that
like
you...
a real bake-off? Not
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
guy's chili cook-off where it's like,
No.
come eat some chili and vote on
Yeah,
it.
no, so like make it all pretty and
Awesome.
fancy. I don't know what to say because I don't bake. But
I think
then, make sure you have like
pretty and
little
fancy.
taste samples.
A spread.
A spread. See, you should have talked about this one.
No.
But yeah, I took some other notes when I was talking to Angie about this last week. It's from 1 to 3. And there's going to be a donation table.
Oh, nice.
And it'll be set up so that we can start taking donations for the community tie blanket event that will be coming
cool.
up on March 18th.
Sweet.
So all you ladies out there, we definitely we would recommend, words are so hard for me today.
Man, that's okay. Sometimes words are tough for all of us.
We recommend that you would consider this opportunity to come hang out with some other ladies, eat some food, show off your baking skills. It'll be a lot of fun, and I think you can get to it. I think Angie's going to be setting up an event on the event
I'm sure
tile.
somebody will, yep. But
That's
once
very
again,
good.
in case you forgot, that is February 18th from 1 to 3, right here
Yes.
at Connections.
Yes.
And, man, we got something else coming. Man, there's a lot coming up. February is a busy month.
Yes.
It's my birthday. It's Tony's birthday. It's Angie's birthday. A lot of people's birthday.
When's
yeah.
Angie's birthday?
February 28th.
Oh my gosh.
Nine days after mine, which I can remind her that I'm her elder, and she has to respect her elders at all times. Anyway, we have a child dedication service coming up on February 26th. I love when we do this because it's different than just
Our baptisms.
baptism when a kid's younger and they may not know what baptism's all about. This is a family can get to dedicate your child to Jesus through Connections, and this is what we call home, and this is where we're going to show the congregation as a whole that with their help and our help, we can all help this kid raise up and be a better Christian for Jesus moving forward. And I love it.
It's so fun.
So you can email Tracy Judy, and that's tjudy@my3c.org. I'm pretty sure our social media will have this talking about, and it will have links to everything. But once again, Tracy Judy is the one to reach out to, and that is February 26th. And this is an awesome chance to dedicate your child to Jesus.
Yes.
All right. We got some cool stuff happening here at Connections. We talk about it all the time, but we've had some building stuff going on. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there was some pictures this week of walls going up. So we're going to turn it over to Lexy and Steve on site. They're going to give us a quick little tour of the new building and what's going to be in there. So we're going to send it over to them. I'm going to stop talking.
Good morning, guys. All right. Like Andy said, I'm here with Steve Brubaker, one of our pastors on staff. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, everybody.
All right, Steve, where are you taking us?
Well, we're going to go through what is our emergency exit right now, but it's into the new addition, into the wing. I'm actually going to grab Layla's mic on the way. That way you don't have to keep pushing this in.
Perfect. Let's go grab a mic. Morning, Justin.
Morning, guys. All right, we're going to do a quick tour through.
Oh my gosh. I'm seeing this for the first time right now.
Okay, so what you're seeing right now is the area that we're standing in right now is staff offices.
Okay.
So this big open space is going to be one central office for the majority of the staff. It's an open office concept. It allows for collaboration. It allows for us to work with each other, to know what is happening in each other's ministries and what's going on. I'm super excited to be able to work in this space and to even get to know my fellow staff members.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even a little bit more.
That's very cool because we currently don't have staff offices right now.
No, we don't.
So the fact that you guys are doing this and this is a part of our new addition is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is a big step forward for us. We're really excited about it. But let's keep going because we have limited time. So we come down the hallway.
This is a hallway.
Yeah, this is a hallway. This room off to the side, this is Dave's office. So this is where Dave's going to be. It's his little, we call it his little prison cell right now because it looks like there's bars. So we'll put Dave in prison.
Aww.
But this will be Dave's little office. It'll be nice.
It's probably going to look like a little mini library in there.
Yeah, it'll be great. All of his books will be in there.
All the books.
It'll be a great opportunity for him to meet people and have a space that he can call his own.
Awesome. Very cool.
As we come down off to this side, so Dave, if you look right in here, this room that has a bunch of stuff in it right now. This is just a conference room. This is a meeting room. So this will be a general purpose room that we can use for any type of meeting. So if there's things going on in the church that people need to gather to get together and need a small space where they can talk through things, this is going to be that space. And then we're going to walk into this area. This is actually the reception area. This is the entrance point into this place. So
there'll be a door here.
This will be the entranceway to the outside. This will be the door.
Gotcha.
And people will be able to come in. And the goal is to have an actual employee, a receptionist in this area that can greet people, talk to people, and get things scheduled. So, to function like a church should, which is cool. Right behind you, this will be a tech room. So this is where all of the
tech room.
Yeah,
you're getting a tech room.
Right now, we're working out of a closet.
Yes,
people have seen that. But this will be a tech room / studio space for us to actually do more recordings and do everything that we need to do here that makes us uniquely ourselves. So we're pretty excited about that.
That is so cool. I didn't know this was a part of the addition.
Yeah, and the last place that we're going to take you is this larger area right here. And this is just one big, open, multi-purpose space. There's a couple of bathrooms.
What kind of purposes will this multi-purpose space be used for?
Multi-purpose.
Oh, that was not a good answer.
Our student ministry, our youth group will be using this quite a bit. On Sunday mornings, our children's ministry will be able to bring the kids down here and have a lot of space for them to run around and play games.
Yeah, that's fun.
If there's baby showers, if there's...
any type of events.
Any type of event that needs a larger space, this is what this space is going to be used for. And there's going to be two single unisex bathrooms on the back wall and some storage. And that's really it. It's about how do we create as much space as possible for people to utilize it for whatever their purpose is.
I love it. That's awesome.
So this is where we are in our addition. Things are getting close. The projected occupancy for this building is the end of March, beginning of April. So we are fingers crossed that we can be here by Easter.
That's pretty soon. It's
happening really fast. So keep us in your prayers. Keep this in your prayers. Get excited for what God is doing right here in this space.
Awesome. All right. With that being said, let's turn it back over to Andy and Layla.
I got to run this mic back to her.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Right now, it's the Andy Show. No more Layla for the time being. Hi. While we're waiting for your mic to come back, I will answer last week's question real quick. Who I would take on a deserted island with me from our staff. I'd probably take... It was down to Steve or Perry because I know that they both can build things, and I'm not the most handiest of people. But I think while Perry and I have a lot in common, Steve and I have even more in common. So we could talk more about all of our nerdy stuff while also building shelter and trying to track down food. So Steve would probably be the one I would take on a deserted island.
Votes, I think.
Yeah, well, makes sense.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yep. All right. We want you to mark your calendars for March 5th. Mark your calendars for March 5th. Should we march our calendars for March 5th?
That's what I would say, because I don't know how to speak very well.
That is our next Connections Volunteer Dinner and Appreciation Night, starting at 7 o'clock p.m. There will be more details coming soon.
Ooh.
And speaking of volunteers, church doesn't happen Sunday without volunteers. There's volunteers everywhere.
Yes.
If you have been watching or if you've been coming and you're watching this later on in the week, there is so many places and chances for you to help serve if you're feeling called to it.
Yeah.
You can reach out to any of the pastors on staff. They can get you synced into where your talents are best suited.
Absolutely.
Unlike us talking today.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Our talents are not best suited this morning for the pre-show.
Nope. You're going to be like, wow, why'd your pre-show take a dip on February, whatever date it is? I don't even remember the dates. 4th, 5th? What is it? Who knows?
I don't know. I'm marching into March.
We're marching into
March. That's all I got today.
But again, that is a way to give back to Connections every week with your time. And there's also a way to donate through this tab. You can click
Yes.
on that. You're going to hear more about that coming up soon, too.
Yeah.
But we want you to follow us on all of our socials. We are on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Elizabeth can talk about all sorts of stuff. When you watch what she does, it's just totally amazing. But speaking of amazing, we're going to turn over to our band, rock out with them. We hope you guys have an awesome week.